Oh, welcome. Who we have next on our set list? She is hilarious. She is a fairy. She's the only person other than me, including my co-host, who actually wore a costume tonight. And also, like earlier before we started the mic, I just overheard a conversation she was having, and I was like, "Oh my God, she's such a good mom." So I don't know what can be funnier than being a good mom. Give it up for Sharita.
Yeah, I told them kids it's bedtime because I can't do a Zoom mic with them like right there in earshot. So I told them to take their ass to bed. And they, I'm just like, dude, I'm with my friends. And my son's like, you have friends. Right. Bastard. So he's grounded. So yeah. And Winston, I feel you. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. And when I lived there, the first guy I ever had sex with that took my virginity just happened to be Chinese American. So he spoke English. He spoke English very well. And he gave good directions, and he was 6 feet tall. And I'll let you figure out where the 6 feet tall goes. So just now, of course, being that he was first generation Chinese American, I couldn't marry him because his parents were kind of like, no chocolate in his family, stop it. We're on a diet. So, yeah, see? So I married a Mexican. It's all good. It's tomato tamales, it's all good. Fried rice, whatever, you know? And this night, I'm so happy to dress up because as you see, I dress up normally anyway with the wig, but to have like, I came out and my daughter was like, oh my gosh, why are you a moth? Fuck you. Not a moth. I don't know. I wanted to dress up as a movie star, but on Zoom mic, you only see from the neck up. And then clearly I failed because it was like, oh my gosh, I'm exposed. And then when somebody tells you you wouldn't make it as a porn star in your acting career, you're just like, well, what the fuck else am I good for? Shit. But look, don't worry, I don't have an OnlyFans that I know about. So I'm happy about that. And I'm like, I love Halloween. Like I decorate every year. And that's how I scare the young ones to come and hang out with me. Young ones mean 35. I'm in my 40s. You got to be in your 30s, okay? And just specify, because Sam was like, I got a shot? No. So, just let you know. 35. And you're like, well, why 35? I said, because you should have a 401k plan, a car, a place to fuck, because we can't do it here, The last time I had my ass up in the air and the kids coming around to talk about what's for dinner. That's not and if you don't have kids, you're lucky. Because most people are like, why did you lock the door? I just told you I'm from New York. They know how to pick the lock, duh. I had to pass on some generational curses, like pickpocketing. So you hang around us and don't put anything in your pockets because I'm looking for a sugar daddy. They're looking for a daddy, period. So maybe Christmas. We got 3 months. Maybe Christmas, because they're always like, "What are you getting us for Christmas?" And I'm like, "I'm working on a new dad." And they're like, so they were like, "You gotta vamp up your personality to get one." I was like, "Oh, you fucking kids, man. Where's your real dad?" But no, they're awesome kids. There's 4 of them, 1 of me. So we're doing this. And I love Zoom because I just have to remember which one am I doing. And, because like there's the Zoom for comedy and then there's the Zoom for online schooling. And I'm just like, oh, shit, how you doing, Mr. Teacher? You single? Because I am. But then you got the haters in the room talking about, bitch, that's my man. And then it turns to a Jerry Springer show. And one of the kids are like, so for homework, what are we doing? I'm like, you're helping your parents find love. That's what you're doing. Only got 20 seconds. I'll give it back to the room. Thank you, guys.
Woo!